Are you one of the many people in the world who suffer from back pain? Perhaps you've been prescribed some exercises to do or some stretches to help deal with that problem. What I'd like to suggest today and show you are some stretches and exercises that I use often with clients who come to me with back pain. I've been teaching yoga for over 10 years now, and through my classes I've been able to help people who see chiropractors and physiotherapists on a regular basis to improve their backs so that they no longer need to go to those appointments on a regular basis. Now, although you may be prescribed stretches to do initially to help release tension in the back, what I'm going to show you today is a method where we actually squeeze into the muscles first before we stretch them out. The reason we want to squeeze into the muscles is by doing so, we're going to increase blood flow to the muscles where the tension lies. Okay? And with blood comes oxygen to those muscles, and with that as well, the waste products or the acid get taken away with the blood. So we're effectively relieving congestion and creating energy flow in that part of the body where the congestion or the tension sits. And then after we've created that blood flow, we can stretch the area out. And this will in fact help relieve the tension or the discomfort that we experience when we have lower back pain. Now, to do these exercises, I'm going to be doing them on a mat on the floor. If you can't get down to the ground because you have mobility issues, you could do this lying on a bed. However, a firm bed is better than a soft bed. So just see how you go. Try it on your bed if you need to. If you can get to the floor, then just throw a mat or a towel or something on the ground that's a little bit soft that you can lie on. So I'm going to lie down to show you these exercises today. So the first exercise is where we're going to squeeze into the back. So we want to have the feet about shoulder width or so apart on the mat. Okay, so not really close, at least as wide as your shoulders, maybe a tiny bit wider if you need to. Now, with the feet is the really important part here. Okay, so naturally our feet tend to flop forwards. What I'd like you to do is actually pull your toes back so your heels stretch forwards. Okay, so this is floppy feet, yeah, if you can see, and this is toes pulling back. The reason we pull the toes back is it switches on the belly and it activates the back, and it stops the thighs from doing the work. Okay, we don't want the thighs to be doing helping us with this exercise. We really want the belly and the back to work together. So elbows are going to be bent in beside you. Have your thumbs wrapped in, or your fingers wrapped around your thumbs, and tuck the chin in towards the chest a little. So we don't want the chin jutting upwards. See if you can pull it in. As you do that, you're going to feel the back of your neck lengthen, which is really nice. It also helps improve blood flow into the brain or the head. So toes back, elbows in, chin tucking in, and we're ready to go. So take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to squeeze the bottom up off the floor. Now, using your elbows to press yourself up as well. Inhale, come back. We want to keep the toes back the whole way through. And exhale, squeezing up again. So we just do 4 or 5 squeezes, and you're going to feel the lower back and the bottom switching on. Inhale to the floor. Exhale, up we go again, squeezing down with the elbows, pushing the heels forward, pulling the toes back. Breathe in, back to the floor. Let's do one more. And exhale, squeezing up. Use those elbows, keep the chin tucked in nicely. And then breathe in, back to the floor. And then just relax, let your arms and legs go. Take a breath or two. And you might start to feel some warmth in the lower back where we squeezed into the muscles. Now, the reason we have the legs apart is so that we get the squeeze in the lower back. We can get even lower by taking the feet even wider if we need to. Okay. The next exercise I'm going to show you is where we have the knees bent up. And this is a sort of a stretch and a twist in one. So the arms are going to come out to the sides, and press your palms down and have the hands in line with your shoulders, not up here. Basically a T shape. And the knees are glued together and the chin is tucking in. So we want to feel the pressure of the knees pressing, and again you're going to feel this deep in your belly. Alright, so we breathe in here, exhale, we squeeze the knees across. Now notice how my feet are glued together. Breathe in, come up, and exhale, squeeze the knees across. So we don't want the knees to slide apart or come apart. Exhale, squeezing over. So feet are side by side. We don't want them to slide away from each other. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side, pushing the hip across, keeping the knees glued. Inhale up, exhale over. So you might not get very far without the knees coming apart. So just stop where that starts to happen. Breathe into center and breathe out going over. And breathe in, come back to center. All right, and then let your arms and legs go again. And you might now start to feel, as you breathe in and out, some warmth in the belly. Okay, we're going to build on that belly strength. So a lot of us get back pain because our belly isn't strong enough, okay? The back and the belly work together. If the belly is weak, then the back is going to take and try and compensate for that. And that's where the pain starts to happen because our posture gets thrown out. So working the belly to balance the back is really important. So we're going to do a couple of leg lifts now. This one we do with the palms down beside us. And again, notice the feet. We want to pull the toes back. And again, that's going to activate the belly and the back and switch it all on, which is really, really important. Okay, so we start here. Again, tuck the chin in to keep the neck long. Toes are pulling back. And just by doing this, you're going to feel traction in the spine. Yeah, so heels press away, chin tucks in, your spine is nice and long. So take a breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to lift one leg off the floor. Breathe in, bring it down. Exhale, the other leg coming up. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift the leg. Now, you may not get your leg very high. Try not to bend the knee if you can help it. Inhale, down. Exhale, the other side. Now, keep pulling the toes back on both feet. Yeah, both legs are working. Inhale, down. Let's do two more. Breathing out, we squeeze up. Breathe in, back. Exhale, squeezing up. And down. And then again, just turn your arms over, let your legs relax. Take a few deep breaths into the belly. And you'll start to feel that energy and warmth there. Now the last one we're going to do is the stretch. Okay, so we've squeezed, we've twisted, we've strengthened the belly, and now we just want to stretch the back out gently. So if you can, we can bring both knees to the chest, and we just hold here for a couple of breaths. Okay, as you exhale, maybe squeezing the knees in a little more. Now I know some people have trouble pulling their both knees in, for whatever reason that may be. If that is the case, then just do one knee at a time. And this is a great stretch too. If you do one knee at a time, I'd ask that you push the other leg away and pull the toes back. So both legs are actually active as you stretch through the back. And then after a couple of breaths, you let that go and do the other side. So you can either do both knees or one knee at a time. Either way, you're going to get a lovely stretch through the lower back. And then when you're done, again, just take a moment to feel what's changed. You can feel the energy, the warmth in the back and in the belly. Good, all right. So what I would suggest, if you do have a lower back problem, then try these exercises out every day for at least a week and see what improvements you have as a result. Ideally, try them every day for up to a month, okay? 30 days, and you might notice some significant difference in the pain that you experience in your lower back. If you have any questions about these exercises or want to just leave a comment about your thoughts or experiences that you have, then please do so below. I'd love to know what you're thinking. My name is Leah. I'm a yoga teacher at the Centre of Ki in the Barossa Valley in South Australia. I also have some online courses and classes if you're interested at my website. The link you can find just below this video or above in the text, depending on which platform or channel you're watching. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing about your progress as you deal with lower back pain. Thank you so much.